Howdy Dowdy, Big Beefy Breaker Buddy here on an episode of the Binding of Isaac Pimps Plus. Funny story about, like, the personal save file I have. The good news is I'm still on the streak. The bad news is, it's kind of a funny, like, I feel kind of like a goober talking about, like, runs that you will never end up actually seeing just because of the circumstances that usually lead to them, is the fact that, you know, I don't record those ones because they're usually just, you know, it's the I'm playing a video game for fun file. That's like the I don't know how to do this one for fucking content. What are you talking about? I was on a 238 streak, right? And I load up the Eden. Start off with death certificate. Pretty good. Oh wait, no. This was not death certificate. That was actually a recent one. I started with the R key. Is what this one was. Which isn't. I guess R key is going to be the suspect in why this ended up occurring. But the run continued. I got a really good combination of items. My shop had battery. This might be an annoying fight, so I should probably kill this one first, which is usually something I don't really bother doing. It was battery and tier detonator, and I had Godhead. So I'm like, okay. That's a pretty good combo. I'm going to go ahead and use, try to get enough money that I barely didn't get enough, so I bombed a random pot, and it gave me a dime that I needed to be able to buy it. Very lucky. So I got to Hush. And, I did the tier detonate. The game stopped working. It froze. I was like, okay, whatever. I'll just redo Hush. It's kind of annoying. They gotta do that, whatever. I load it. Run's lost. It didn't do a save. It didn't end the streak. But it essentially that run never happened, which is funny. But what's also funny is on top of that occurring, I checked the streak because, like, that was my first thought, is I really hope I didn't lose the streak because of a game crash. Which, if that happened, I would find some way to have that happen or whatever and, like, fix it. Turns out, I think it actually, like, corrupted the save because it was an R key thing. And it had to load a backup, and so the streak is now at, like, Cursed Eye with this is, like, really funny. I don't think it does anything. I don't even think Cursed Eye activates. 2 items a lot of people wouldn't take, and I would say for good reasons. But, yeah, so I just lost, like, 6 wins. Just, like 6 of them got deleted. And you know what? That's fine. I'm okay with that. Mostly because I don't have to do the joke where I say I have a whatever Eden streak +1 Isaac run. We can just, like, revert the Isaac run. That I accidentally, like, hit the wrong button. And then we didn't, I just don't have to worry about that anymore. Which, you know what, I'll take that over that. Anyway, this run. Damage up, really good. Guppy's Eye. I tend to do angel deals, so, like, we'll know if we even need to use bombs on some of the fires to get soul hearts if they happen to drop them. But as far as some of these items, faster explosions, honestly, knockback seems like a really dumb way to make this more exhaustive. if there's a, I don't know. I think Ludovo. I don't even really want to go to the shop. I'm gonna be honest. Maybe I go into my, like, curse room. Yeah, those for spiders. Not really worth it. Not worth my soul heart. Yeah, if that really shows you how I was worried I, like, fucking corrupted the save. I think I did again. some shenanigans happen there. And it's kind of funny. It is kind of funny that that happened. Shot speed down. That's a pretty bad one to get on Ludovo. Really bad pills. But now, we're in the middle of a Ludovo Cursed Eye, which, again, I don't think it actually works. Like that combination. I think Ludovo just cancels out Cursed Eye because you really don't charge. You really don't charge like a shot with Ludovo. You just kind of move this around and it gets kills. This is gonna be a higher concentration like game. Not necessarily in situations like that where I can just stand in the corner and basically just do whatever I'm doing for free. It's more of the fact that in a room like this, where I actually have to probably position my character in a way that avoids getting damaged, it's going to be a little bit more. I use the controls, arrow keys. That's my movement. I am shocked I didn't get hit by that one. I didn't get dodged by that one. I'm kind of dumb. This is the first recording I've done in a while. Been doing a lot of streaming. A lot of art, too. I'm actually, like... I'm back on the art train. And I'm very happy about that. Because, like, drawing is, like, very fulfilling and fun. And also, having a level of consistency has increased the amount of attention my drawings get. Little Gertie. Okay, so I think Little Gertie is good. But the thing is that I'm gonna have to try to like move this around in a weird like okay, so obviously huge growth is probably the best one to get. I'm gonna have to move do like movement keys around. And quite frankly, I don't know how effective that's going to be. Oh, whoa. That book gives you information of whether where a secret room is, or not a secret room, a secret rock. But I like did. I'm very happy about. I call them my goobers. They're the little portraits I do with the little, like misaligned cross eyes I like to draw. That hits that, but there's no point to even trying to check for a secret room there. I know where the secret rooms are on this floor. I've refined them. I've made them smaller so they actually end up looking better, and also. Like, as drawing, I have never, like, actually just, like, set the size of the canvas, because, again, I usually sketch everything on paper. And then I just kind of scan it, and I don't even, like, resize it after that, even though, like, I should. And I've been doing that for all my most recent art, and it just looks better. Because it's not, like, either, like, a really thick pen size for no reason. It just looks better. I don't really know how to explain it past that. But then also, for the goobers specifically, because that thicker line art with the smaller image actually ends up looking better, I instead of just having the neck just go off the like canvas basically, I have instead rounded it out. I knew that was going to happen, by the way. Like, you can't like fucking bomb those. Hate when rooms are aligned like that. So that was just a wasted bomb. Probably going to get the angel deal here too, which is going to be really funny when I can't blow up the statue or get the soul hearts that I'm about to see. But yeah, it just looks better. The PNG tuber for the Mugenics, that's still cursed. And I'm just here playing Isaac now. I'm gonna try to make Wednesday. I haven't really fully announced the schedule. I have to make the video for it still, so I should probably do that probably after this. But there's also, like, I just want to draw. I'm also trying to exclusively use Gertie Juniors here, so, like, our little girdling. So I did get the angel statue, which is precisely what I described. At least I can't, like, do this. I could huge growth this. It would damage me, and I would take a full heart, and I don't think I want to do that. So I'm just going to not do it. That being said, the 7 Seals is really good. It's a good familiar, especially because I'm probably not going to make... I myself am probably not going to be too close to enemies, so war is probably not going to result in hitting me, at least not very often. The likelihood is kind of low. Minecraft pickaxe. I'll decide. That's a no from me. But also, so I did 25 of those goobers in one day. Well, like, so I not really like exactly that. I sketched 25 of them in one day. And then I lined and colored them the next day. So I did 25 of them in 2 days. Those are enemies that are just like a little too fast and I can't knock them back, which is like essential to not getting hit by them. So you gotta avoid them. I'm trying to like loot. It's really bad we got the shot speed down. But I'm excited to draw more things of similar quality here in a little bit. This works. Hitting enemies, it splits. So we'll use that. We're just gonna cycle the trinket through. I don't really want to even use that trinket. I don't particularly like it. Maybe like the knockback I should take off. But also it might help space enemies away from me in a way that is good. But yeah, I sketched out a horse a horse version of my bunny character. You got to do it for You're the horse. I thought it'd be fun to just like I'm an American, so I don't really celebrate you know, Chinese New Year, obviously. And honestly, the reason I even know like Chinese New Year exists mostly, well, obviously, is I just see it in a lot of media I play now. It's very common in a lot of games. And as like an outsider, just kind of seeing it and being like, "That's cool." Like I know for a fact that people like being represented in games, and so like when you are Chinese and celebrate Lunar New Year, like that's kind of cool. You get to be like, "Dude, that's cool. This thing that is part of my culture is just in this now." And that's how I choose to look at stuff like that. It's like, and then also, it's just like cool to see. It basically is what it comes down to. It's just like seeing them. You get to see the goofy characters, little lunar animals on the coins. Deep Rock has them. I can raffle off like 10 games probably that all have a lunar event. I'm trying to, because like Overwatch is the one that comes to mind first, but I don't think it was the first one that I like immediate that's like really bad and hilarious. Just like wonderful that all of my pills are fucking stat down ones. But I was like, yeah, they're animals, so it's like their year. I did it with a snake last year, and it's like, it's just fun to draw furry animals. So I might as well go with the theming. Also, I'm not that big a fan of the color red. I don't really like it on a lot of things. I think in clothing, though, I think red is very very appealing a lot of the time. Especially the red and gold that is associated with Lunar New Year. It's just cool. I just like seeing it. It's got cool stuff in it. I'm gonna talk like Bubsy. Alright, well I don't have to like try to The knockback on the tiny ones is kind of insane, actually. I'm gonna blow up every mushroom I see just because we could get a mushroom here. Health up. That helps. Speed down. We don't really want to take that one. I don't see a good reason to be doing that. What do I even want? Oh, I was trying to get money so I can get smelter, but then also smelter might be a bit of a funny item. I love smelter. Smelter's my favorite, that's my favorite spacebar item in the game that isn't used to just get other passive items, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna go ahead and go buy smelter. I know I literally have a way to like gulp trinkets, but that usually is gonna require me taking damage, and especially considering our health, that seems less affordable. So instead, I'm just going to go ahead and use this item instead. What are the chances that I just don't have flight and the magic mush is in that room there? Like on the other side of this. I don't even think I can blow up most of these mushrooms. Yeah, I really can't. But I'm still gonna blow up these ones. That's gonna give me another pill. That's gonna be a bad trip. Some of the worst pill luck I've had. That's a speed down, shot speed down, health down, bad trip. Basically the worst set. I think I got a tears up. No, this tears up was from consolation prize. So like I didn't even get like all that much stuff. The run is pretty good, because, like, we have... That's unfortunate that I really can't, like, hit you and prevent you from just doing that to me. They, like, split with, like, high knockback thanks to... I mean, obviously, I grabbed the knockback item, and that's probably bad to have done. I mean, it was bad to have done that. You're, like, knockback is not a useful stat in most things, or at least if it is useful, you don't need more of it. I tried to move out of the way and I guess I was just too slow. You wanna know why I was too slow? That fucking speed down really got me. Range down again. I'm just gonna not take pills anymore this run. They clearly do not respect me and I don't respect them. The pills are like, oh, you're going to be drawing after this recording? I'll probably record a couple more of these, because again, this is like my Wednesday, and Wednesday I'm going to try to make recording day, as well as like Saturday. But also, like, I still have like that autism or whatever that causes me to just know a thing has to be done, and then I can't think of anything else, so I can't get anything productive done, because I'm like, well, that thing has to happen first, so then I can't really do something, because drawing ends up feeling not like work, but like a thing I'm just doing for fun. Which, for the most part, I'm doing. I mean, I just, like, finished a raffle so for free art, and that's more work than it is, like, fun. But it is still, like... It's still, like, voluntary. Maybe that should be the first thing I finish drawing after getting a bit of this recording in. Damn. Unfortunate. And that creep is doing damage to me. This has been a very bad run. I know I just said the run's pretty good, like the items are pretty good. Health has been awful, and Ludovo, I think, has resulted in me taking damage way more than it usually does. Yeah, I could have probably just, like, shot and killed that enemy, but unfortunately for me, I actually can't do, like, anything. So, I guess we're just gonna coast on, like, red hearts. Not that I even need an angel deal. Last time I had when it crashed my game, that, like, sucked. Dude. Also, Curse of Darkness normally doesn't matter. Dank Depths, it, like, ruins the game. It's like completely fuck you visual clarity bullshit with flashing black on the floor. Like, we're really just only getting the, like, exact enemies that make this curse annoying. I've somehow blocked a shot. I guess I have a pretty fly. So, so hopefully we get, like, something else. I do have, like, a really good item, like a trinket, so this is, like, one of the largest health boss enemies in the game. You're gonna die to the fly, yep. Shocked I didn't get hit. The knockback, not helpful. It's doing exactly what I was, like... I have, like, the mantra where it's, like, I need to, if I think it's gonna be bad, I should pick it up, because it would be funnier. You gotta embrace a little bit of the chaos. It's truly bad. Yeah, the exact one you don't want. That's the tier rate down, damage down. On the plus side, and there is a plus side there. Unfortunately, I thought these were enemies in a tile that I couldn't walk into, and then I still got I was able to walk through it. I'm still getting hit by this fucking guy. I don't have enough health to make use out of gold hearts. How often is that an occurrence that you see? And it's funny, none of these shopkeepers have something in them. So this is gonna be a you don't have deals run. It's fine. Our stats are good enough to beat this. We got an enemy and half the damage that I would actually want to be able to beat a run. It's like pretty good. We do also have Ludovo and the tiers split. So ultimately, I actually do have basically everything you want. I will go back and grab those gold hearts, by the way. Why? I don't even think gold hearts are all that useful. They really aren't all that. And I don't care enough to, like, get another one. I do hope my item room is at least, like, something. And my shop's probably gonna be greed. So there's a trap chest in this chest. Oh, goodness. So you get to... If there's one thing I think Isaac Binding game, the repentance of, should probably change, is Guppy's eye, or like the loot table when it changes chests, being trash. What would have been good there? That Eternal Heart. You wanna know what I don't get to get for no reason? Honestly, having Guppy's eye made the decision worse on that. Truly miserable. Also, Ludovo kills Mom's knife, so that Mom item is actually like basically useless. I don't think it increases the damage all that much. You certainly don't get the damage multiplier, so it actually might not do anything. Truly a cursed run, by the way. Holy shit! This is like the challenge run, and you know what? It's early in the streak that I'm willing to do it. Like, I would have been willing to do it, honestly, anyway, because, like, range down. Might as well buy it, right? Just swallow this, this trinket. I think the game changer really is, do we get enough good trinkets? I think this is funny. And this is probably gonna be like a really funny one, because like despite the fact that this is awful, especially like some of these enemies just the knockback resist like the snowflinks of this game, which isn't gonna make fun like any sense if you don't play Terraria and know that snowflinks are highly receptible to the knockback. They're gonna be the hardest enemies. The easiest enemies are going to be like Mom's Heart and stuff like that. Like the foot fight we're about to be doing, that's about to be really easy. We're unfortunately not able to do boss rush. We just weren't fast enough. We weren't given a build that was good enough to be able to do that. As like what you know, the build is kind of dumb when Cursed Eye is actually just a dead item, which is already something that is like commonly associated. I mean, like, sure, why not? I don't know how that's gonna be effective, but like, fuck it. Let's add to the monotony of this one. That probably doesn't do anything. Oh, it certainly does. Let's drop that before it becomes a problem. We had to see. I figured it would have probably done something like that. I wasn't fast enough, despite the fact I started moving basically instantly. This run is Dookie Buns. This run is truly just awful. It's not okay, so realistically, it's not that bad. I'm hamming up some of the awful qualities of this run, basically for flair. But that is a pretty big subset of the worst items you could get in the game. Because I would say that trinket, F tier, worst in the game. And it really doesn't help because we have splitting tiers. But, you know, I ain't splitting hairs. I think I honestly would take Lard if I got it right here. It would ruin the speed stat, but, like, I think we need HP. I'm gonna be honest. I'm like, maybe I can get like more of the speed up pills, and that'll be my way of doing this. The hardest enemy in the game. They just move too fast. That particular one just moves really fast, and it's kind of obnoxious for that. So these are probably going to be the easiest enemies we fight in the game. But also, if you're seeing how long that took to kill this boss, I think that's a highlight of the problem. We're basically default damage. And I don't think the splitting tiers are actually hitting these enemies. I don't even know what I want out of a curse room, I'm gonna be honest. We've got everything that's like, you got the best items you can even get out of a curse room anyway, so it's like, I don't see any, I don't see any like special items I'd want. Maybe we can get like a personal favorite of mine, which is we can get like magic skin, which is my least favorite spacebar item. Hello, I got like curses for you. I unfortunately have basically no synergy with my build because I can't even really utilize little Gertie. Because, you know, I have to like hold down the button to be able to like charge him up. Can't really do that on this build. It's just kind of nonsense. I might get hit here because I'm just too slow because I picked up the item. So no angel deal for us. We don't need it though because like that's basically just a dead item. It would have been an active item anyway, so who even gives a shit? It's this is a draining one. Dude, the enemy that is my weakness on this build, we're just gonna keep getting them. I'll have you calm down a bit. I think after we beat Isaac, like this run is easy. Which, you know, we're not that far from. I just gotta try to not use huge growth in a place that, like, would be completely unoptimal. I'm gonna try to use it on Isaac. I think the mom's heart fight gonna be pretty easy. All things considered. I think the only thing I don't really want to fight is probably Matriarch. And maybe the Mama Gerd, whatever the, like, sits at the top of the screen boss is on this floor. I forgot their name. Okay, so that's kind of unfortunate. That's doubly so. Okay, we're just gonna not go into that room. Dude. Curse of the Blind as well. So, like, when we get an item choice, and the angel deal the game is definitely gonna give me, I have no way of knowing what item it is. I'm not gonna go back and grab that health because we're not gonna need it. That's my assessment here. I was like, that enemy could die a little faster though. Like, that would help with the whole confidence thing. So that's like the hurt me one. I might as well, right? Well, so that's not great. Let's take this. That's blood rights. I think blood rights is good, but like, hey, perks is not bad. Health down is, unfortunately. So that was for 2 active items. This run, it's really picking up the pace on being just like, just being really bad. I think the next thing I'm gonna get is belly button from my boss fight. I think that's what I could use right now. That would be my game changer. HP up, speed down. I basically already took that trade, and it's gonna be worse. I was gonna say, okay, this boss fight, still kind of a bad boss fight to be doing. Just because we have to exist in it for a very long time, we're not gonna be able to, like, do too much damage, and these stomps are, like, basically, just, like, not visible. Dad's lost key. It's luck up. Pretty, like, it's not that bad, but still pretty, like, unideal. I'm getting hit here. There's, like, actually nothing I could have done. There's truly nothing I think I could have done to avoid taking damage in that room in particular. I think it was actually just, like, preordained that you get hit in that room, because we are, yet again, base damage lower than base tiers, lower than base speed. We have a little bit more HP than your average run. And we have a couple familiars that help do damage, and those are actually, like, our best items. Because, it really looks like, for the most part, the parasite is actually just, like, cosmetic for us. Which sucks. But hey, we have Curse the Tower and Cursed Eye, and Cursed Eye is actually a dead item. It does nothing this run. That's how bad it is. Oh, please kill me with the creep, please. Kill me with the creep. Your move, creep. I was gonna say, this is probably one of the easiest rooms we could get. And then I'm still the slowest character ever. And I think I knocked the other one back into me because I tried to hit it with a thing. We have, like, a lot of money. Honestly, pretty flies would go pretty well. Also, just getting my health back up is probably, like, pretty ideal. I don't know why it blew up. I think it's because it spawned a fly and, that caused the war to just blow up instantly the moment that it happened, so that's, like, really unfortunate. If I think I'm gonna die, just, like, just use the growth. Thank you, Pretty Fly, because, like, I thought I killed the fucking eyeball, but apparently, yeah, you have to move it a little down when you got the knife here. I think it is increasing the damage at the very least. It isn't splitting, that's for sure. Okay, well, let's go ahead. I think I'm gonna do a little bit more of this floor, if that makes sense. I think we need a little bit more value in this run. Blow up literally all of these. Card Against Humanity, I think that wins us the run. I mean that sincerely. Luck down. So I think we have every down thing except for the syndrome. Alright, we gotta find a big enough room that, like, using a Card Against Humanity will be good. Which, if it doesn't happen this floor, then it's gonna be, like, whatever room just has the most shit inside of it. Like, the most tiles. That's a room. This is a hard room. Truly, again, I don't think that was, like, dodgeable. A thing auto instantly procced. I can't knock it away to, like, have it prevent hitting me. For you Ludo deniers, this is your Ludo deniers run. And I'm honestly, after this, I think I'm a lunar denier as well. Or lunar, by the way. Lua. Fucking luck down, man. Alright, so I guess the starting room is where we're gonna go use this. Unless this is a big room on the left. We will probably be able to get the curse room. This one... This one feels like more what this game was balanced around. You know? Why is he get, like, why did he get that knocked back? Why did he get sent back to the pit? Holy shit, I have that item, by the way, and it did something. Tower. Strength. Just gonna do it for the heal. My last bring me fortune. So we can get Ludovo out of here, and then we'll get, like, 2 different items. So now Cursed Eye is on the table? But... You have decided your fate. That's fine. Cursed Eye is on the table, but we don't have to deal with it anymore. I'm fully okay with that. You wanna know why? Because we have, like, 2 fucking damage. Sure, lovers, why not? Alright, so anyway, starting room, card against humanity. This is gonna be a hard run. Like, we have to beat basically all the hardest bosses without getting hit, essentially. And I think I already saw the poop on this floor. Or on this run. I didn't pick it up. So that didn't give us too much. Yeah, this is kind of rough. Pretty fly is not bad. Range down again, yet as well. You just hate to see it. I think that's a lucky penny. That one on the left looked like shimmering to me. It looked like greenish. But I probably just have bad eyes. Anyway, yeah, we have to go beat Isaac without getting hit, and then we gotta beat Blue Baby without getting hit, essentially. So this, maybe keeping Ludovo was the play, but also I was hoping I'd get maybe something better than the fucking pieces of trash I got instead of Ludovo. So that's my bad. That's my bad. I was hoping for something that could exist in this game that could meaningfully increase the effectiveness of the run. I shouldn't have done that. I should have seen how this run was going and just immediately decided, you know what? I'm sticking with the build. That being said, I do kind of like Cursed Eye. I've explained it before, because it is basically one of those items that lets you get burst damage into a room. So this is a room you just set bombs inside of, because it sucks. So, like, I can walk in here, the same reason, like, stuff like Brimstone's good, I can charge that in. And then get Mom's knife in this random room with nothing in it. Which is, basically exactly what you want. And I don't want that either, because, you know, money is not very useful to me right now. Only time it was about to be useful? The guy decided to delete himself from the world? I don't even remember if I picked up that Eternal Heart, I'm gonna be honest. Holy shit, is this thing not dead? Like, I felt like I shot it like 30 times. Oh, and I probably like, oh, dude, this like might be it. That might be the thing that gets me the like boost that this run needs. I have a hope that like the gold chests and the chest is gonna give me like what I need, but we have to get there obviously, which is slightly harder than you know, it's a little easier said than done. We're just gonna bomb. Probably should have just bombed out of the room, but I might come back and do that. The Eddie room. And we might get some value out of that. These enemies are really bad. Where did I get contact, by the way? What's freezing enemies? Is it? I think it's flies are doing that, actually. Okay, so here's the real test. You have to have some discipline. You gotta not shoot, and you gotta, like, when you think you're about to get hit, just don't shoot. I see no other use for my money here other than doing this. not all that good. I say we just go for it. And this is going to be like a lock-in fight, because I need to not get hit here. Me not getting hit, best chance I have of beating this boss. Because then I get to keep my damage state. Truly, like... truly... Like, the opportunity for these machines to pay out, and I'm getting absolutely, like, the worst luck. One of them hurt me because of an item I have picked up. So if you want to understand that why gambling sucks in this game, it's really bad. Pretty much 3 examples of it. Holy moly. Alright, well. Here's where we get, like, something good out of the chests, right? Yeah. Yeah. Say goodbye to that dog shit run. Welcome to something a little better. We got 2 brimstones. I got to hit twice immediately. Because I got Mom's knife. And I didn't want to pick that up, I wanted to get the other thing. So I'll say, like, night and day different. I really couldn't pick out an item, a single item that would be substantially better than what we had. Let it be known that's in the game. It's called the D4. And yeah, the run went from basically not winnable to like actually like probably one of the best like builds I could have. Unfortunately, still a couple of trash can items. I mean, like, not necessarily the fact that it's a bad item, but fruitcake plus Cricket's body, not necessarily the most safe thing you could have. So I'm basically just using beams of light to kill my bosses. And we do have poopy butthole brimstone, which is literally a real thing at this point. And it makes sense. Strength card, really good. I think we just leave that on the ground for if I need it. Maybe I do a reroll. I'm worried my health is going to drop down too much. So I'm going to stick to being grateful. I could not pick a better item to get. I couldn't even think of the fact that like a reroll would be what I want. Because I usually don't like ask for rerolls. I kind of just do them spontaneously. I just like a little bit of chaos, you know? The sun, let's might as well do it. We'll go fight the boss. It gets rid of Curse of Darkness. That's actually like huge. Having 2 brimstones actually like insanely good. I tend to hate this item because like 1, it's obnoxious to use, and 2, like it actually just it's just also annoying. But you know, we're in a situation where it's like, hey, a little bit of shit brimstone's never hurt anybody. It literally is shit brimstone, and both like in the figurative sense of it being a shittier version of brimstone, and also the other item that you can get that I currently have that's called Salvation, I'm pretty sure. My little unicorn is so funny. I really like a little unicorny. And we're just gonna try to kill the boss. This is basically, it's not over. Again, we are actually very dangerous to ourselves. If like just the most annoying fucking things can happen. Okay, I just trying to like spawn this thing, by the way. Let's go back and grab our health. Because I honestly think I need it. I hate to be the guy that says it. I think I need health. I think I need them. This guy needs a leaf lovers. And he ain't even ashamed to admit it. So give me that. Like, fruitcake I'm still, like, terrified of. That's matriarch. Goddamn matriarch. Something was happening over there. I'm hearing like pop and shit like happen. There's a world card. Let's try this one. Magician. I mean, might as well. Room's basically done. I'll take a heart though. Matriarch at least paying out with that. That's the sound effect that plays. Another situation, I couldn't really defend myself. Couldn't defend myself from the butt boss. I'm just gonna, oh, I don't want to do that. Let's just kill the boss. Should be fairly easy. If you spawned a couple flies, my damage would go up. But I see why you would not want to do that. Seems like the kind of thing a boss like you would do. Do I think this run was doable without the reroll? Yeah. Am I glad it happened? Like, the reroll happened is, like, the game changing. That was a pretty funny one. I hope you enjoyed it. It's pretty funny. It's like a good... It's like a good run to start off the session with, I think, so... Yeah, I hope I'll see you in the next one. This is gonna get uploaded the day that I recorded it, and I'm gonna probably get another backlog going, because, like, hey, I need that up. Enjoyed, leave a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't, 10 likes, description, I'll see you in the next one. I like drawing funny characters.